आपका रिकॉर्ड नहीं हो रहा है, आप अलग जो जोशी जी शुरू करें।
मैडम
आपका समय।
Madam, thank you for giving opportunity in this important discussion on rural development, demands on rural development. I don't know when you are going to ring the bell. That's why I first start with my state problem about the PMJSY. Unfortunately, when I am bringing this to the notice of I wanted to bring it to the notice of the Honorable Minister. He is going out, but still I have to bring it to your notice, madam, through you, madam. I will bring it to the notice of. Kindly make a note of it. Jain Sahab, madam, through I will request you to kindly make a note of it. The Karnataka government, which is implementing PMJSY in its true spirit, it stood second in the entire country as far as ranking is concerned, as far as the implementation of the PMJSY. But unfortunately, a proposal of the 9th phase under PMJSY has been submitted to the Government of India on 18/2/2010 to upgrade around 4,300 kilometers at an estimated cost of 1,399 crores. And another proposal for tackling the 1,815 kilometers of road amounting around 635 crores in 14 flood-affected area district of the northern Karnataka, in which my constituency is also there. But unfortunately, even after Honorable Chief Minister of the Karnataka, after meeting the Honorable Minister of the Rural Development, still it is yet to be clear. Even Minister concerned, Rural Development Minister of Karnataka, has met twice Honorable Minister. It is yet to be clear. I have made to understand that because of the rural network covering has been completed in Karnataka, this is not being done, this is not being given approval. This is what information is given to me. But I would like to tell you, even in second, third, fourth, fifth phase, even in those phases, we took the upgradation of the rural roads. It was not networking. In those phases, you have already cleared our project. Payment is made. But unfortunately, only in this 9th phase, objection is raised that village network is completed. That's why we are not approving your project. That's what orally we have got the information. But in all other phases, after second phases, only upgradation work is taken. I urge upon, and I also tell my Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh friend, this problem is going to come for you also. That's what I have gathered the information. Because in your states also, networking is completed. Now, the only important thing which is to be undertaken is networking. That's why I urge upon, upgradation has to be taken. And some of the roads which were connected 15, 20 years back under the state government, now they have all been spoiled. There is absolutely no connectivity. Jain Sahab, through madam, I request you, I urge you, kindly take this into the consideration. Actually, there is no connectivity. It has to be upgraded. I urge upon you to kindly make a note of it and immediately clear the Karnataka 9th phase proposal and even the flood affected areas proposal of 635 crores. That is number one, madam. Number two, madam, though NREG is a good program, there are so many shortcomings in that. I don't want to discuss much on that shortcomings because already many seniors have been discussed on that. One of them is corruption. Second one is, second important point, Jain Sahab, aap note kar dijiye. At least in Karnataka, I have observed, in my constituency, small and medium farmers are not getting the farm labor for the agricultural activity. I am not telling that because of that, this NREG should not be, I am not telling that it is a bad program, it's a very good program.
Please conclude.
But, madam, 1 minute, madam, it's a very important point. What I would like to tell you is, you kindly link this farming activity of the small and marginal farmer for this NREG program, so that at least during harvesting, if you can include this harvesting program in NREG, that there will be more than 75% of the farmers are small and medium farmers. That's small and marginal farmers. They constitute around 75 to 80%. I urge you to include these farming activity, agricultural activity in the NREG program so that the labor problem will not be there. And I also suggest that even after the 63 years of the independence, many villages, they do not have proper drinking water facility. Recently, there was a report which has indicated that more than 40% of the groundwater level is non-potable. It is reported even in one of the Planning Commission report also it has come up that more than 40% it is non-potable. That's why I urge to create one tank in each village compulsory in this program. And there are many suggestions, but for the want of time, I only suggest last one point, madam. Regarding MP fund, a suggestion was made that it should be done 8 or 10 crores. Madam Sonia ji is also here.
Baidyanath ji.
Madam, last point, kindly make it either 10 crores, otherwise you kindly discontinue it, because we are not able to satisfy anybody in this. I urge Madam Sonia ji, Madam, through you, I urge Sonia ji to intervene in this and make it 10 crores, otherwise kindly discontinue it. Thank you, Madam.